Hello and welcome to 2023. Hope you all had an amazing space in which you could play in looking forward, looking back, looking in what and how you are creating with 2023. We had an amazing workshop. Thank you so much for all of you who participated in our masterclass. And please don't forget, today is the last day that you can actually listen to the recording. If you have it, check your junk, check your spam. People have been saying, can't find it, writing me privately. Check your junk, check your spam. Today is the last day that the recording will be up and that my gift for you will be offered. So check it out. You've got today to play. How does it get any better than that? Welcome to your Monday transformational, motivational moment. Susan Lazar Hart here, if I haven't met you before. Your guest, your host for this amazing motivational moment, the creator of the Congruent Method and the Congruent Living Academy. Now, I thought what we'd play with today, and actually probably as we move into the fullness of 2023, playing with congruent. This is the Congruent Living Facebook for seekers and creatives. This is that time, if any time at all in the world, is now to take an assessment. Ask yourself, where are you being congruent, and what actually is congruent? Well, I'm going to pop up my notes here. One of the things that I love is the way that these congruent moments have us all stretching and being present with what and who we came here to be. Now, I first learned about the word congruent from Tony Robbins. He brought that to my attention years and years and years ago with his Unleash Your Power Within 4-day seminar. What does congruent mean? It's about living in direct accordance with your dreams, your desires, your wants, your desires, your values, your targets. You know, a lot of people say, I'm looking for my purpose. Well, living a congruent life is, hey, thank you. Oh yeah, if you're here, thumbs up, hearts, tell us where you're from. Sorry, I got so into the congruent living discussion. I forgot to mention, if you're watching this afterwards, hashtag replay as always. So back to congruent. It's a feeling of inherent trust in you. And so what I'm going to encourage you to do is to take a look at the quadrants of your life. What are they? Relationships, lifestyle, finances, self-education, whatever they are for you, right? Ask yourself, are you being congruent with those within those quadrants, with your lifestyle and your finances, with your relationships, with yourself, with others, with your lifestyle? Are you creating and living in a nurturing life that supports you in what you're asking to create and where you're asking to be? Are you congruent? Are you aligned energetically with what you would like with these quadrants? Right? And again, it's that inherent trust that comes from within. Whether you know it or not, when you're congruent with everything you be and do, that's what attracts more energies of that congruence to you. I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were going into their story of the past, of why something wouldn't work in the future. Well, when we do that, and we're taught to do that as a way to create a false sense of intimacy with ourselves. Well, if you say, I know myself because I can't trust this, or this has always happened, you're not actually being congruent with the energies of what you'd like to create with the future. You're being congruent with the energies of what you're asking to create from your past. So this is where the choice comes in. It's 2023. It's time to choose, right? Seek out what enables you to grow congruently. And that's where, again, you know, with the Academy, what we do is we ask, what's your vision? In which quadrant are you working with? You don't have to work with them all at the same time. What is your health and well-being like? Are you living congruently with what you would like with your health and well-being? Are you living congruently in the congruent energies of what you'd like with your finances? Are you living congruently with the energies of what you'd like with your relationships? Are you living congruently with the lifestyle that you're asking for? So what does it look like when you're congruent? Well, your confidence goes right up. It's like, yes. When you start to see how what you're asking for is matching, is congruent energetically with what's showing up. You're more at peace with your intentions, and there's a trust within yourself, within your voice, matching your voice to the energies that you're congruent with. All of a sudden you notice things start to fall into place, right? So once you know what you want by asking, okay, what is it that I'm asking for to show up 3 months from now, 6 months from now? Do you know what that is? Are you willing to be present with that? That energies. Remember, we're talking about energies. We're talking about congruent energies. Everything is energy. It's all here for us. It's about being present with those energies of what you'd like to create in everything you be, do, and say. And it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? What could you choose if you couldn't choose wrong, right? It's not a test. It's about asking yourself, oh, is what I hear myself saying congruent with what I'd like to show up? Right? Am I attracting those energies? Because in order to get congruent, there's 2 things that you need to do. Understand what it is that you're standing for, that you're passionate about, that that turns you on, that you can tap into as your reservoir to say, yes, this and something greater. I'll have this and something greater. And the other is to set your life up so you can act in line with those desires on a daily basis. Now, this process of self-discovery never ends. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do here as we start with 2023. And I'm encouraging you to set yourself with some time, as we do in the Academy, as we did in our masterclass, and really go through these questions I just asked you. Are you willing to be present with the energies that you're asking to show up for 2023? And what does that look like for you? Because it's going to be different for every one of us. Keep a journal. Write down your ideas. What inspires you? What's inspiring you today? Right? Discover your strengths. Stretch yourself. Oh, wow. It's not about assessing what you can and can't do. It's about tapping into what you really are asking to create and start to stretch in that way. And the third thing I can offer you is create a mission statement for yourself. Right? And that's kind of a combination of affirmation, who you be, what you're asking to be. I am so happy and grateful that my energies are matching my values. Now, again, I've popped in lots of different topics here. We're going to be covering those in the next couple of months on our transformational mindset moments. And if you'd like to go deeper, DM me. This is my joy. This is my jam. This is where I live. Right? This is how I create with my clients. And in the programs that I create, they're all about what are your core values. Now, the core values for our congruent method are connecting to your vision. We have 9 core values: connecting to your vision, owning your true voice, navigating the rough seas, growing into your future self, realigning with what you want most in life, unveiling your true authentic self, engaging in new possibilities, nurturing yourself and your dreams, and trusting yourself and your decisions. That's the values that we live with in the congruent method, this proven path to a more joyful life, to a congruent life, one that brings you joy. And so that would be my request of you. Are you willing to go from doubting your decisions and settling for your life to completely trusting yourself and creating a joyful life that you love? That's congruent living. And so I am leaving you with this juicy request of you to please take today. A lot of you aren't working today. A lot of you are that's that hump day, as they call it, from January 1st to January 2nd. Be present with this. Have a re-listen. Write in your takeaways. Write in your questions. And if you're saying, yes, Susan, but how do I get more in touch with these? DM me, right? Reach out to me. And let's see truly where is it what's stopping you, and how can we give you some clarity to creating greater. Clarity is that vibration that opens you up with ease. I wonder what that could create. Welcome to the Congruent Method. Welcome to 2023. Again, reach out to me if there's more that you would like to discover about you and your life and your living. Don't wait on the sidelines. This is your time. Live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader you came here to be. Because the world needs more of you and that vibration of living in congruence, not less. Have an amazing day, my friends, and welcome to 2023. Bye-bye.